A ready-made family. No, I want to make family. It's okay. Okay. Maybe she wants more. How would I start the conversation? Like, okay, obviously, like, I'm your future husband. Those are my future kids. Do you want to have more? Like, how's it? What's like a smooth transition into that? Maybe I don't even mention like those are my future kids. You're my future wife. I just say, do you want more? Want more what? Second date. Okay. I'm Karen, I'm 23 and I'm a model. Hi Karen, I'm 32 and I'm not a model. 33 actually. Guys, I turned down the hand model position. I'm like, that was my opportunity. That was it. We were never going to be a model, but someone wanted my hands. And I turned it down. The lost opportunity. The one that got away. Yep, 2022. Crap. I lost out on that. Oh, it's done. I don't want to. It's not for me. It's not for me. Your hands could be being everything. I don't know what it is about these hands. So yeah. Maybe it's the fingers. I don't know. You're not tall enough. But those fingers are long enough. They look soft. One would say. Yeah. I love that trick. That's one of my oldest tricks in the book. How does he do that? I love that one. It's so cool. Or like, what about the broken, like the thumb, like the disappearing thumb? I just like, when do you apply this in life? It's like, if someone's like, what kind of talent do you have? Like, I don't know, I can do this. But then they're like, when would you ever use that? Like, I don't know, like, just, if you're trying to stir your drink, okay? And then, if you're trying to stir your drink and then one of your fingers gets tired, you just rotate. That's how. When. That's when you'd use it. Sonny, what's up? You got 120 people in here. I don't have any other skills. I can roll my stomach. I can make my tummy do a dance. I can do that. And I can hide a gummy bear. And then make it appear again. That's it. Those are all my secret talents. Yeah. Ew, I forgot there was gum in this. I went to go wipe my face and there's just like 10 pieces of gum just stuck together. Bro, okay. I almost got black cherry gum stuck to my forehead. Yeah, I forgot it was used. I need air. Oh. I love how I left Bongo alone on his birthday all day. That's what you get. I hope you're preoccupying yourself. Bongo's literally been alone on his birthday. Oh man, it's okay. Honestly, it's fine. What are you still doing with that heat? I want to see how long it takes me before I pass out. What kind of car do you have? It's a Lexus from 2005. Today you have red hair? No. It's not red. It looks good though. It's because of the sunlight. It's because of the sunset right now. Look. It's the sunset. How is it 8 and it's still sunny? How is it 8 o'clock and it's still, yeah, it's golden hour right now. Rufus is entertaining Bongo and wine. Oh, I hope they're happy for him. Little did I know when I went out for errands at 2 p.m. that I'd be out here at 8 p.m. in the same parking lot. You don't get out much. I know. It feels like summer, that's for sure. Next live you can show us how you hide a gummy bear. No, it's gross. The only people who have seen it was like my sister, and she's like, ew. But I showed my sister, and she was like, because we were talking about hidden talents, and I'm like, do you have gummy bears? I'll show you. And I showed it to her, and she's like, ew. And then she was like, wait, that actually is a talent. But she's like, but like it's the kind of talent you don't show anyone. And I'm like, I know. That's why it's called a hidden talent. Because no one knows about it. Now you gotta show us. No, I just basically, no, thank you. Sally, thank you. Does it have anything to do with your nose? No, I don't have it in my nose. Okay, so I put it in my mouth. I show everyone the gummy bear. I'm like, look. Okay, and then and then, no. It's okay. You don't need to know. No, that's it. I'm gonna eat it. And I say, bye-bye. Gummy bear all gone. I don't know. I think I have like a secret compartment right here. Like it's in between like my throat. Like it's like in between like my esophagus and like the back of my throat. It's like this little like cupboard. And like I place it in the cupboard so that it's not visible from the mouth, but it's also not going into my stomach. And then I open the cupboard and I bring okay. This is why we don't show anyone. This is exactly why we don't show anyone. Because there are always one person that's like, that's freaking gross. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how it started. I think actually when I was a kid I was eating gummy bears and then I swallowed it, but I'm like, wait a second. I swallowed it, but it's not, I still feel it. And then I was like and then I was like, whoa, this could be my superpower. You know? Like, that was the day I realized, I'm like, I have something special. But don't do that in public, guys, okay? We're trying to make friends, not lose them. Tonsils? I don't know. And it's not like I do it. Like, the last time I've done it Like, I was probably like 15. I just know I can still do it. Can anyone do anything on command? Like, okay, I'm gonna go home. It's time to go. Oh, it's like I thought I lost my keys. You can burp on command, so can I. We can. Do you want to do it in like synchrony or synchrony? Do you want to do it in symphony? Okay. Stacey's gonna let out the British burp. Okay, high pitch. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Canadian low pitch Canadian burp. Okay, ready? Okay, can someone be like? Can someone help us orchestrate this? Okay, and 1 and 2. Stacey, go. Okay, go. Oh, the patients are sleeping. Crap. That's not the same with the British. I need the British burp to let out my Canadian one. But I can't do it on command. Is that a skill? Guys, is that a skill? Is it? Prove it? I can. That's gross though. I'm not gonna prove it. But I can do it. I can do it like 4 times. I probably can get through the whole alphabet. But let's just sing the alphabet normally. You know what I mean? Like, how often do we get to sing the alphabet together? Might as well do it normally. So yeah, no. Dare you? No. Because like, knowing me, my subway is gonna come out. That's just my luck. Alright? But trust me, that might just be a skill. I think the throat cabinet is a bigger skill. Sometimes I save my dinner for later. Because by the time you get out of bed and go to the fridge and make food at 2 a.m., you might as well just leave it in your compartment and then it's already like there. You know? I mean, it doesn't store a lot, but it's enough for like a little midnight snack. Dogs can do that. There we go. There we go. Goats do that. Hamsters. The stomach roll is, I remember like I was at a pool party once. I was like 10 and I did it for one person. And then they're like, yo, come and check this out. And then like 3 other friends came over. They're like, bro. And then next thing you know, the whole pool party's like watching me do it. I'm like, wait, you guys can't do that? Can you guys not do that? Just breathe in and out and then like make this formation with your stomach. You can't do that? Oh, I thought everyone could. So wait, what happens then with your stomach? When you breathe in and out, it just goes like this? You can't make it go like this? It just... I can do the in out, but when I do in out, it goes like this. It like dances. See, it goes like down and out, down and out, down and out. It doesn't go up and down. Yeah, it does the wave. It's my, cause guys, even my tummy's friendly. All right. Even my tummy. Always trying to make new friends. That's your diaphragm. Diaphragm, isn't it? I almost called it a diaphragma. Can you curl your tongue? Yeah. Almost. But wait, isn't that not curling your tongue? I love Teslas. I love Teslas. They're so beautiful. Dream car. Dream car. I can't wiggle my ears. I can wiggle my eyebrows. But I can't do my nose. Or my ears. Thank you for the follow. You're good at accent impressions? I'm good at accent impressions. Man, can you whistle? I can whistle in and out, but my out is better. That's out, and this is in. Thank you for the rose. First gift, thank you. Still looking young. Oh, thanks, Alice. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can wink. I can wink, but I can't wink well with the other eye. Ready? It just feels more natural like this. Morning, good morning. Can you sound like a dove? Yeah. What the heck do you think this is? National Geographic? Wait. Wait. Yo, it's so close. What am I doing wrong? Okay, almost. Okay, what else? Give me more skills. I can do it all. I can try. How was your weekend? Alice is like, I haven't been here in a while. What's happened to him? It was good. It was good. Can you peck pop? Yeah. No. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's my shoulder or my back, though. I don't know. Does Silver Fox have his... No more. He doesn't have that anymore. Unfortunately. No more. Whistle with your fingers? No. Who can do that? Blacky 18 Dad. Are you talking about like this one? Yeah, I can't do that. I wish. That'd be so cool. Like, I remember when I was playing soccer, like, the coach would be like, hey, Reid! You know? And that's just, like, that's so, like, that's cool. I wish I could do that. Your mom, yeah, I think Black Kate's mom could do that. Yeah. Maria, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go. I gotta get air because I'm gonna pass out again before we go home. But thank you. Let's go. LG Maria. Drop a pal emote. Thank you, eh? My hair does look red. Why does it look red? Are we redhead? Wait, is it actually red? Why does it look red, guys? It's just the light. It's just the light. But this is what I'd look like if I was a redhead. I love redheads. I love that. I like freckles. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Have you ever lived anywhere else? Okay, so I've lived in the same house my whole life, but I lived away during university in an apartment. So from zero, I think my parents moved into the house when I was in 1991. I was born in 1992. But I lived there obviously until I was 18. And then I went away to university. I lived in residence in first year with a bunch of crazy 18-year-olds. And then in second year, I moved into a house in London, Ontario again with 4 other guys. Third year, I moved into an apartment with one other dude. Stayed in that apartment for fourth year. And then in fifth year, that guy graduated. I stayed for teachers college. And then I got a new roommate for teachers college. And then I went back to home. And I haven't left yet. But yeah, so it's all I know. You know what's crazy is like people like Sam who have known me since I was 10. Like when he slept over when I was a kid, like when he came over and we like played, like it was that house, you know? So like when Sam goes upstairs, which doesn't happen much, but like when he goes upstairs, it brings back a lot of memories for him. And even Sabo, who like used to come over when I was, because I obviously, you know, when I was, yeah. What'd you get a degree in? So I got a bachelor in arts. It was a specialization in French, but I got a degree in French business. So it was like, yeah, it's a Bachelor of Arts because it was French, but I took a couple courses to get my business French degree too. And then obviously when I went to teachers college, it was only 1 year. Now it's 2 years. My year was the last year. Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, my year was the last year where it was 1 year, so. But I stayed in the same city for 5 years. That's why London has my heart. I love London. Hi, Lonnie. How's it going? Yeah. I originally went to school for, what are you planning to do with your degree? So when I applied to university in grade 12, I applied for business. I wanted to do marketing. And then I started taking these courses in first year, like marketing and accounting and finance and calculus. And I just not only didn't enjoy it, I mean, I obviously wasn't very good at it either. Maybe because I didn't enjoy it. I don't know. I also partied way too hard in first year. So my marks just dropped. So when I had like a 85 average in high school, and then all of a sudden I'm averaging like 68, 67, which is like a C+, I was like, hey, this isn't for me. So I switched out of it in second year and I changed to French. And luckily a lot of the courses I took in first year were French because I took it as elective, so I didn't have to make up too much. And then my marks skyrocketed. And then from then I was like, all right, what can I do with French? And there was a couple of jobs that I was looking into, but I decided, because I had always worked with kids, like camp counselor and swim teacher. I always enjoyed working with kids. I always found I was pretty good with them. So I just decided, okay, I'm going to teach. And at that point, people were like, okay, you speak French? Like, yeah, I lifeguarded too. They're like, oh, you're going to get a job right away because you speak French. And that's not really the case. But I did get very lucky. Like, I graduated in May of 2020, or I graduated in May of 2015, and I was working full time in September. So luckily I did get a job right away, and it wasn't a contract, it was an LTO, meaning that the school, long-term occasional. So that school I was at after that first year, I wasn't at after. So I knew that it was just for a full year, but it was pretty cool. I'm 23 years old and I'm standing in front of a class and I'm just like, whoa, this is so weird. I feel like I was just in grade 5. Like, it was weird. Like, I don't know. It was weird. I remember thinking like, all right, kids, I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna have an amazing year. Yeah, so. Master's, nice. I've always worked with kids too, rewarding but hard. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's nice to, my whole thing is like, no matter what you do, it's always nice to do something where you feel like you're making a difference, you know what I mean? And obviously that sounds very like cheesy or whatever people want to say, but like it does make a difference. Like when you're doing something and you know you're making a difference in whatever way it is, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a creator, whatever it is, if you know you're making a difference in a small way, it helps because it motivates you to want to do more, you know? So yeah, you know, I think like at this point, I don't know, I'm content and I'm focusing on my mental health, and that'll always be it. There's things that I miss about. Thank you, Tiffany. Let's go. Thank you, Tiffany LG. Thank you so much. There's things I miss about lifeguarding. There's things I miss about being a camp counselor. There's things I miss about being in university. There's things I miss about being a swim instructor. Thank you, Tiffany. There's things I miss about teaching. There's things I miss just with different things that I've gone through. So I think there's always going to be things I miss, you know? But I think what it still comes down to is even though you miss certain things, you have to always remember how was your mental health during that time. That's right? So even though you might miss things, I think you have to remember always, like, where were you at that point? Were you in a good place? Were you not in a good place? And then you have to evaluate, right? So that's kind of like where things are. OG Tiff, let's go. Thank you. Who knows what the future holds, but I do know that right now I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I don't really look back. I don't really plan. There's no way of planning. Who knows, you know? But I will continue to take care of me and my mental health as much as I can. And I can confidently say that it's not where it should be, right? So at that point, I'm not making any changes. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. Let's go, Mary, LG Mary. Thank you. But yeah, I think like I said, you need to be able to feel like you're doing something, even if it's a hobby. Like you whatever it is, you do want to make sure you're making a difference. So I know a lot of people will say, Reid, are you going back to this or whatever? I can't even answer that question. You know what I mean? I can't answer that. That's why I don't even bother answering it, because I don't know. And honestly, I haven't given it a thought yet. When my mental health is consistently good for not just months but years, then I start thinking about things. But at this point, there's no thinking about it, because the only person who helps me think about it is my doctor. You know what I mean? I don't even think about it when I'm on my own, because it's not something that I make on my own. Like, it's a decision that I make with a professional who's been there for me since the beginning too. So that's why I just don't answer that question, because I don't know. He knows, because he's the one who guides me, and I help him with my thoughts and where I'm at, and we kind of work together as a team, you know? But I don't regret one decision I've made, because no matter what you're doing in your life, if your mental health is deteriorating to the point where you can't eat, you can't drink, you lost that, like, whatever, like, you're going to the gym and you're not working out well, like, you're just, like, you can't do anything because your mental health is just deteriorating, then you have to make choices, whatever, not just, like, for jobs, but, you know, like, you have to live a life where you're able to, you know, still get things done and feel like you're accomplishing things. So I don't regret any decisions I've made, because I think back to 2021 and I haven't looked back. I just think back to, I mean, it feels like yesterday, and I remember making a big decision, but I don't ever regret it, because I did something for me, and something, you know, happened because of a decision I made, and it allowed me to be exactly right here. So you need people who they can trust with mental health, for sure. You know what's crazy is I used to talk about mental health a lot. Like, this isn't something that, like, all of a sudden I started discussing in 2021. Like, I discussed it for the 7 years that I was in a classroom, because it's new to them too. And I taught them health, and I taught them about their mental health and their physical health. And it's crazy, because you realize that mental health isn't the kind of thing that, like, is brought up in necessarily education. and it's not necessarily something that's brought up in like a family setting. You know what I mean? So if they're not taught about it at home and they're not taught about it at school, then when are they taught mental health, right? Like a kid's not going to look it up online because it's hard to understand, right? So we talk about it, like literally, like we'd sit in circles and talk about it and like get into really good discussions about it. And I wish my teachers did that when I was a kid, because my mental health was so bad at certain points because of these other kids. Do I have goals? I've always said this, but I'd love to do like a mental health like podcast. Like that'd be really cool. I'd love to be able to help people one-on-one. So yeah, those are two goals I'd like to have. Like I'd love to be able to like speak to other people in like a motivational way, maybe through podcasts, maybe through like live, like in front of like, I don't know, maybe even like go into schools and like talk about it. But like I'd love to be able to talk about these things through podcasts or through like person to person. And then I'd also love to like help people individually through like their life goals and like get them to like where they want to be. But I don't have any like time frames. Like I figure like things will work itself out no matter what. And I don't know, I'm just enjoying where I'm at right now. So I don't like to create like these crazy goals. I just like to have like goals in mind and yeah, just go from there. But we talk about mental health, self-awareness, growth mindset, other SEL skills. Yeah, and I think like growth mindset's huge too, right? Like I remember teaching about like delegating responsibility, and like there's this whole approach where it's like you show them what to do, you let them do it on their own, and then you bring it up, right? So it's like you always have to model first like what you expect, because if you don't put your expectations out there in any learning environment, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to expect. So it's like you almost have to model it first. This is how it should be, and then let them do their thing, and then you regroup and then you talk about it, right? So it's very hard to learn anything if someone's not helping you know what to expect, right? So always have to model it, I think. Of course, it comes with mistakes. You learn very quickly that like everyone's got different skills. Maybe someone's not good at math, but maybe they're really good at drawing. Maybe someone's not good at drawing or math, but like they're just a very kind, caring person and they show a lot of empathy. Maybe someone is not kind, caring, and show a lot of empathy, but boy, they're athletic, right? So like I feel like everyone's got a skill. It's not always necessarily like a skill that like you're taking a course in. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a skill that can be like just, you can just make a difference in someone's life, right? So it's cool like seeing like that everyone's got something. I personally believe that everyone's got like some skill, maybe it's just the way they like interact with people, or maybe it's the way that like personally I think a skill that I have that I think I'm proud of, because I just think I think it's something that I understand, is emotional intelligence. Like even though I don't understand exactly what someone's going through, maybe I haven't been through their shoes to understand what their experience is, emotionally I can relate to so many people, and I think that's a skill. It may not be a skill that you learn in school, but it's a skill that it makes people feel heard and understood, and that's something that can help a lot of people. So I think being able to understand people is huge, and to be a good listener and things like that. So that is a skill. You know what I mean? It's not always hobbies, it's not always courses and subjects. Sometimes it's just a personality trait that can be a skill. So I think we all have like one of those things. It's just about figuring out sometimes what it is. I think just like I have a weakness, tons of weaknesses, like, so Tiffany, thank you. Lisa, thank you. Like I got so many things that like I wish I didn't struggle with, that I feel like most people don't struggle with. Like I obsess over thoughts, and I I can be kind of narrow-minded sometimes, where I don't really explore options. I can be almost too sensitive to the point where I will think, okay, so this is me. Because I'm so black and white, I think very traditionally. I think that when people are kind, they're gonna say nice words, they're gonna do nice gestures, you know what I mean? It's very like black and white. As a kid, I never understood that sometimes being kind is playful banter. I wasn't able to associate playful banter as a kid because in my head, banter was always bullying, right? So as I got older, I realized that sometimes playful banter is being kind. Playful banter is like being like kind to people and laughing with people. It's not always black and white of like kindness is this. Kindness is just saying kind words and doing kind things. No, sometimes kindness is like making people laugh. Not everything is black and white, right? So I learned that pretty quickly growing up, is that it's not always the way it is. Just like someone who's unkind, it's not always about the things they say and the things they do. Sometimes it's the things they don't do. You know what I mean? So it's not always direct. Sometimes people do things indiscreetly to be kind or to be unkind or whatever it is. There's no, I don't know. Humor, some people use humor as a way of lightening the mood and like getting you to smile. So it actually is kind. You know, humor is kind. But yeah, as a kid, I always assumed that humor was like a way of like trying to tease you, you know? But that's just because I went through trauma. Like I went through people being so mean to me that I just assumed that anyone who's nice is going to be nice to me and anyone who's mean is going to tease. But that's not how it is, especially as adults. So. Oh yeah, now I've mastered sarcasm. But I'm not gonna lie though, like I'm so sensitive that like if someone says something in a certain way, I mean, some of you guys have had me reach out to you after a live because I'm like, what do you mean by that? And usually 99% of the time it means no harm, you know what I mean? But I do look into things a lot. So, you know, if someone says something in a certain way or I read something in a certain way and my mind's not in a good place and I twist it, I'll twist it. I'll make myself believe that like what they said was, I don't know. And so like the only way I can get past that is like to actually reach out to these people, like whether it's like my own friends. Like I remember Saba made a comment a couple weeks ago and like I didn't like it. Well, he didn't mean anything from it. Like he was just joking or whatever. But like I said to him, I was like, listen, like it really bothered me when you said that. And he was like, yo, first of all, I was just joking. Second of all, you know, and I'm like, listen, like I hate bringing this up to you because like, I don't know. He's like, no, man, like we're friends. Like if something's bugging you, like tell me. And he did the same thing to me a couple weeks ago where I did something that he didn't like and he was pretty quick to tell me. So I think it's important if you have communication, you gotta, but yeah, I do look into so much. Like I take things to heart. I don't like it though because it, you know, I feel like most people would not think twice about it. Like if someone says something, okay, for example, this is like crazy that I do this. If I didn't use my voice a lot as a kid. So if I'm in a group setting and I ask someone a question at the same time as someone else asking that person the question and I get interrupted, it triggers me. I don't like when I'm using my voice and I get interrupted. I don't know why, but I know it's part of communicating, you know, is like you're gonna have people who talk over you, you're gonna have people who disregard what you say or they respond to someone else, like, but it hurts me, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know why, but it just does. So if someone cuts me off or interrupts me in one way or another or like disregards what I say or makes, I don't like this, if I'm being serious and someone makes a joke out of it, that stuff like bothers me because I'm sensitive. So I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I can't change it. That's just me. So Yes, I do not like condescending. You always sound, oh, thank you, Susie. But yeah, you know, like most people, you know, like sometimes you'll have to find the video, maybe you say the sound words really cool to me. Okay, right on. You know how like, sometimes like someone triggers you, they say something that you don't like, or they do something that you don't like, or they hurt you in a way that was completely unintentional. Now, most of the time that I get hurt from someone, it's unintentional. What does that mean? It's usually my own issue. You know what I mean? Whether it's like someone says something in my group of friends or my family or whatever, usually, I mean 99% of the time, they don't mean harm from it, but I take it to heart. And I can't move on from it unless I talk about it with that person. Like I'll go into shutdown mode. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm from smiling and happy to like I go into shutdown mode, and it's like, Reid, what's wrong? Well, I can't move on from things sometimes. Like it's just part of my sensitive nature. I don't know, but it makes me me, you know. And I end up talking. I mean, everyone in my family has had chats with me. When things go a certain way, and no one ever means to hurt me. Just like my friends, like I've had chats with my friends too. I've had chats with Blackie family members about certain things, and usually it's just to alleviate any negative thoughts that I'm having. You know what I mean? If I'm able to have a conversation with someone and they say, Reid, I never meant to hurt you. Like, I didn't mean it like that. Automatically, I feel better. Even though I should understand that there's never malintent, it makes my heart feel better to know that, to hear them say that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I hope you guys say, like, I know, obviously I've done things wrong or I've hurt people. Like, I hope you always voice things to me. Obviously, like, I never mean to hurt people. So if I ever hurt your feelings, like, I mean, hope deep down you know, like, I don't mean to. I have to protect myself sometimes too. But, yeah, I know that, like, you know, people that care for you, they don't mean to hurt you. But as someone who's sensitive, and I don't know how many sensitive people there are in this chat right now, but as someone who's sensitive, I'm sure you understand me, because it's like, we just take everything to heart, you know? Like, I just do. I will reread a text message like 4 times. And every time I read it to myself, it sounds different. Well, like most people, they get a text and they read it, they respond, they put it away. I literally will read the message 4 times. I'm like, what do they mean by that? And then I'll respond. And then I'm like, wait, are they going to take this the wrong way? Like, should I change up my wording? So it's crazy. That's just what my mind does. Overthink everything. Yeah, that's the problem with texting, exactly. Yeah. You have to, like, I don't think any conversations that are like super emotional should ever be done over text. Like, yes, okay, if you have to do it over the phone or voice message, but I don't think anything that's like super important that like hurts one person's feelings should ever be over text. Do not break up with someone over text. Holy heck. And definitely don't slam my car door and say we're over, because that hurts too. Hello. You know what sucks is when you really like someone. but they hurt you. Like, you want to be able to erase the fact that they do things that hurt you, but you know you like them. So it's like, and you always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. So it's like, if someone hurts you over and over and over, you're like, crap, like I really like them, but they're hurting me. And then you start to realize, you're like, you know, I deserve respect. So maybe I like them, but they're hurting me, and I don't like that. You almost have to get to a point where you're like so angry about it that you say, I'm over it. Yeah, if it's over and over, it's not okay. But I do like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I feel like I'm very forgiving until, like, you know, I'm not. Why would you like someone who hurts you? Because I don't like them because they hurt me, but I like, Melanie, thank you. I guess I just remember only like the positive, right? So like, even though someone may hurt me, like, you know, I'm sure like there's a lot of laughter and happiness and cuddles and all the happy stuff. But if it's just like causing you pain, and then it's not even fair to you. Yeah. And then when you voice the, you know, like what they're doing that hurts you, and then they twist it and tell you what you're doing that hurts them without like listening to you. No. Tracy, thank you. Now that's before the relationship. You imagine if you're in one? So yeah. It's okay. These are called red flags. Yeah, and honestly, sometimes I just can't see them. I gotta have like Sam and Sal be like, bro, what the heck? That's why you need good friends. Good friends will tell you when whatever you're in, and like, yeah, you gotta have honest people in your life. Blinded by love. I know. Oh, he doesn't want to. Okay, yeah, we can say what up. I honestly just don't want to battle, and I'm headed off soon. We can say what's up to Gav. Yo.
What's up, bro?
What up? What up? How you doing?
I was just telling the chat. I'm like, bro, Reid's hard to crack sometimes. I'm like, it's hard to get him on screen with me, bro. I don't see him much.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I just figure whenever I get any invitations from people, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to battle. And a lot of people get pissed when you accept, and then you're like, I don't want to battle. You know?
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. So I started declining people because I used to just answer and be like, hey, what's up? How's your day? And they're like, you don't want to battle? Why'd you answer me?
Bro, I know. Some people are really persistent on that shit. I know.
Yeah.
But I know I messaged you, but I just want to say happy belated birthday, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the text a lot. Thank you, man. That meant a lot to me, so I appreciate it.
I got you, bro. How was it? What'd you get up to?
Yeah, I just spent it with family, friends, went live. Like, nothing crazy or anything. So
yeah,
you're on your way to 30.
What's that?
You're on your way to 30 soon. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I'll be 25 and
well, you're not even 25 yet?
Nah, bro. I'm a 2000 baby.
Holy.
What's up, Tracy?
That's wild.
Yeah, man. So I'll be 25 in a month, and then I'll be halfway there, bro.
When's
if you go around it, I'm closer.
When's your birthday?
24th of July.
Oh, that's sick. Summer birthdays are the best.
Dude, honestly, bro, it's the best. Like, even just talking about, like, the things I could do is like, bro, I can go to a cottage. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a good time. I've always liked having my birthday in the summer, bro. You got it, too, in the summer, too. So you're chilling.
It's the best. What are your summer plans?
Bro, honestly, like, I was going to go... I don't know, man. I'm still up in the air. I was going to go to Scotland Tracy, thank you. But I'm not going there anymore. I don't think so. I don't know. Well, we'll see, man. I'm just gonna enjoy the sun. I'm still recovering from everything that happened to me. So.
The sun's insane. Like,
Dude, it's crazy.
Like it felt like 46 today.
Yeah, I came outside because it's cooler right now, even though my fucking thing behind me is noisy as hell. But yeah, no, it's crazy.
9 p.m., but it's still like, you know, still got light and everything.
Yeah, bro. I think the longest day of the year was like 2 days ago. So yeah, it's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, summer's a vibe. I'm just happy finally. We just this winter wasn't even that bad, but still.
Yeah, it got worse at the end, bro. I was like, what? Like, where was the snow in December and shit, bro? I swear it came in March this year. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think I put on my snow tires, took them off, and then put them back on or something. Like it was just like.
Oh really? Yeah, you can't do that early, bro.
Oh, I know. I got too excited.
What are your summer plans though? You got any trips or anything coming up? Oh my god, we hit our goal. Thank you.
Let's go. Summer plans? No, not really, man. Like my sister's having a kid soon, so I want to make sure I'm home to see my niece / nephew whenever that is. She's expected in like the next couple weeks.
Okay.
I got like a concert I'm going to at the end of August, and then I'm doing a little meetup here as well with a bunch of the Black FM members in August too. So yeah, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, you doing that local? Or are you going?
No, I'm gonna do I'm doing one in Canada this time.
Yeah.
I did 2 in the States, but this one's like super casual.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that, dude. I love that, bro. But hey, we got to get together soon, man. I know it's been a while, bro, and it's hard to get like me, you, and Will. I swear it's so hard for us to get in the same room sometimes, but we got to do it.
It's hard, man. I think the last time was like, damn, I don't even know, but I do remember that football night. Do you remember when we watched football together at your place?
Yeah, man.
This is like before Gavin was a creator, you know?
Yeah, bro. That was like my first big time on screen, I feel like. Like I used to never be in lives, and then around that time, yeah, man,
it's awesome now. Like I see you live all the time. I don't like to jump in necessarily because I don't want to take you away from your people if you see I'm coming in. But I do watch your lives. You have a lot of love for you.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, no, that text you sent me, bro, that is crazy. Like Blackie always told me, bro. I remember when like we were going live and Blackie's like, are you not like, you ever get nervous like doing this? Like you don't do this. And I'm like, no, not really, man. And you're like, you told me, you're like, you could do it if you really wanted to. And I was like,
I get nervous for a lot of lives. And I just saw you on Will's live and you're just so composed and just so natural. And you're the same person you are off the screen. Good looking.
I appreciate that.
I'm like, bro, like, let's go. Let's do it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I mean, like those words, you know, I won't forget those words now, you know, considering what I'm doing, you know, so I appreciated that, bro, for sure.
Let's go, bro. The grind continues. The grind continues. Like I said, it's one thing to post content. Content's great, but at the same time, I think it's the connection, like the lives. Yeah. The lives for me are like my favorite part of TikTok because I am able to connect with people and like joke around and laugh. Like, so yeah, I love live streaming, man. It's
like having a family, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, everyone's there to listen to you and supportive of you. And obviously you have days where you're not in great moods, but I have them all the time. But like the fact that we can show up and we're still accepted for who we are is huge.
100%, bro. And then you see everybody in the chat, like, you know, being friendly and shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro.
I love it. There's so many friendships that have been formed from all this. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
What about what's your gummy bear trick?
Bro, this is why I don't tell certain things in lives because I know it's gonna get around. All right, I don't
have to answer that.
I don't have a gummy bear trick. Yeah, I know that.
But yeah, I mean that's the other thing, bro. You have inside like jokes and stuff with your people. You know what I mean? It makes it fun, bro. It makes it fun.
Yeah, like I feel like after a while, I can make a certain facial expression and they know everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you're doing it every day, bro.
Okay,
yeah.
You know, like when someone makes a comment in the live and you know you're gonna laugh if you read it, so you pretend not to read it, but they know you read it.
Yeah.
They know you've read it. They're like, "What are you trying to fake right now?" Like, laugh.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard. So.
Yeah, for real, bro. But
we gotta chill soon for sure.
Yeah, man. We'll chill soon, bro. I got your number, so we'll figure something out, man.
All right, good talking to you, bro.
All right, bro. Good talking to you, man. I'll see you soon. All right, bro.
Easy, bud.
All right, peace, brother.
Peace.
Let me disconnect.
All right, let's go. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Hi, Maya. What was I talking about? What were we talking about? I remember it was important. Not important, but... What was it? Delicious, probably. I was into it, whatever it was. Congratulations, Uncle Reid to be. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Uncle Reid is already a thing. But yeah, Uncle the 2 is a new thing. Uncle the 2. Red flags don't bring over text. Yeah. Don't do that. Communication. All the important stuff. Women. Women problems. Uncle Reid. Oh, this weather's so much better now. Don't slam the door and touch the nuts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it takes, like, I think what I was saying is, like, it really takes, for me at least. Some people, it's like, you disrespect me a bit, done. For me, I kind of, like, let things slide sometimes. But once I'm fully disrespected, then I'm like, all right, no. You know what I mean? So everyone has their threshold, you know, on how much they can take from anyone, you know? And some of us are super patient, and others, you know, breaking point, are just like, hey, I can't. Once, what do they say? There's an expression, it's like once, and then twice. What is it? Once? Ugh. You fool me once? I don't know. Do you find people mean to be disrespectful? Or, no. I would say most of the time, people that I care about, yeah, no. I'm just unaware. It's just like me looking into things most of the time. Fool me once, shame on you, fool. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Is there a reason there's an ambulance pulled up beside me? Can I help you? Yeah, sir, we just wanted to make sure you're okay. Because you've been in this parking lot for the last 7 hours. And typically we saw you get your sub. We've seen you in your car for 5 hours. We just want to make sure are you good, sir? Yeah, I just want to test your pulse for a second. Yeah, most people when it's heat warning, they stay inside. So we just want to make sure all is okay. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Someone told them about the gummy bears. Bro! It's 9 p.m. How long has this live been? 4 hours? I lost the love because he doesn't forgive. But everything's meant to be anyways. You know what I mean? So if someone doesn't forgive, then are they really a true love? Are you purposely not going home so you can avoid Bongo? Yes. I love her card chats. Let's go. TikTok manager would be proud, very. But she'd be pissed. She'd be like, you were live for 4 hours and you didn't do one battle? What the heck, Reid? What the heck? Forgive but never forget. Exactly. Why not replying? I'm sorry, Lydia. I'm trying my best. Tracy, good to see you. Hello from Botswana. Hello, Caroline. Thank you. I have a splinter in my finger. Crap. Now I'm gonna obsess over this. Melanie, thank you. 4 days till we lose our one streak. Our one streak. That's okay. It's all good. But thank you for the reminder. Oh, what's that? Cool. Thank you. Is that Chantal, thank you. Are you joining the box? No, I'm not doing that anymore. Not anytime soon. Are you single? Yes. Hello from Philippines. My favorite flower? Your sunflower? What's everyone's favorite flower? We've never discussed this before. What is your favorite flower? Lonnie with a galaxy. Let's go, Lonnie. Thank you so much. And Tracy with the summer solstice. Thank you. Rose. Mine's the hibiscus. Is that even a flower? Daisies. Rose. What's hibiscus? Delilah. Yellow roses. Wait, guys, did I make up a word? Plants with flowers? That's a flower. No way. I love hibiscus. Orchid. Lilies. It's a white rose and sunflowers. Oh, no way. Lotus. I like dandelions. I like, what are those things that you pull out of the ground and you blow? And then, like, all this white fuzz goes everywhere? What's that? Those are so underrated. Are those just weeds? Like, what is that? Those are dandelions. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like those. No one said tulips. No one said tulips. Hi, Karina. Have you eaten one? A dandelion? No. Wait, those are edible? You can eat flowers? Just bugs. And Marie did. They are. Yeah. Really? You ate a marigold. Oh yeah, didn't I eat a flower in Australia? Because I thought it was edible and it wasn't? Or something? Yeah. That's right. I knew I did that. On the ship, yes. Daffodil, marigold. No, now I don't want to eat one. But I was just curious. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get home because I gotta shower. Because I'm gonna be here all day. So I'm gonna drive home, okay? Hope you guys enjoy the live today. I'm tired. Melanie, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Umbrella of love. Okay. I actually wanted to pop on today to say thank you for yesterday. But next thing you know, we're on for 4 hours. But yeah, thank you so much for my birthday love yesterday. Thank you for making me feel all that love when I feel like I didn't deserve love. I know I say that, but I do have days where I feel like, I don't know. The days where I want to hide is because I don't feel like I can make a difference. And yeah, so thanks. Yeah, honestly, I'd love to be in a better mood on my birthday next year. I would. I hope I'm in a better place mentally. But with how I was feeling and where I was the last couple weeks that led up to my birthday, I would say it was a pretty special birthday because I went from wanting to hide to not, and it ended up being great. So thank you. Thank you, Ren. Thank you guys for being here. Have a happy week ahead. And thank you for all your love. I'm gonna have the best shower. And I don't know if I'll post it. I said I was, but I also said it was gonna be a short live and now I'm tired, so we'll see. But thank you guys. Thank you for all your love. Enjoy your week. And hey, I speak from experience here. If ever it's your birthday and it's a day later, you go into Starbucks and you say, "It was my birthday yesterday," and you give this look. Okay? And then, can you guys tell Ivan I'm just getting off right now? Because he's requesting, but I'm actually just getting off. Actually, no, he said something really nice. Bro.
Warm.
Yo.
No way.
I was going to decline you, but then I remembered you sent me no, because I'm getting off. Like, literally, I was saying bye. But then I remembered you sent me the nicest message a couple of days ago, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to say thank you, man.
Of course, brother. I got you, man. I just wanted just to check up and to see what is going on.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. So
Of course,
always
brother.
got your back, too. Always.
It's there. It's
What are
there.
you saying? Just getting on right now?
Yeah, I hopped on about half an hour ago, if not a bit more.
Are you speaking to Gavin?
I did, yeah. And then I saw that he went live with you, so then I was like, okay, now it's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I did have one thing to ask about you though.
Yeah.
Mitchie Marner.
Yeah.
Stay or leave? Does he stay or leave?
Oh, he's out for sure.
He's out for sure?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, it's for the better in some way, but
I just think the only positive of having Mitch leave, because we get nothing for him, he just leaves, is cap space. Like he's worth so much money that it's like now we can actually like put our money into someone who's going to like do things in the playoffs.
Exactly.
But
I hope that like we do get some like tough guys and guys that just have a lot of heart. Not saying that Mitch Marner doesn't have a lot of heart, but
yeah, I just think like listen, like when things don't work in anything, whether it's hockey or whatever, and you keep trying and still not working, you got to say okay, like we got to reevaluate. That's what it comes down to, right? So
exactly.
But we still love our Mitchie. I just hope he doesn't go on the Bruins because
no, I can't see that. I can't see that happening.
Yeah,
I could see like Kings, Knights maybe, or maybe like out west to like Calgary, Vancouver. I can see him in like Vancouver. That'd be beauty.
Yeah, I could see that happening, or even just going to like San Jose where they just are looking for a rebuild.
San Jose, oh my god, that'd be so bad. I could just imagine just pass after pass and like nobody can score.
The thing is, like people like Matthews and Nylander, they're locked up for a couple of years. I want to know what's happening with Tavares, because that's another guy that if he's gone, cap space opens up or whatever. So
exactly, and a lot as well because he's got a big contract too, right?
Yeah, he's got a pretty big contract. I mean, our top four are worth $50 million. Like that's insane. Yeah, and come on, you got to get past the second round. Like
you do. Yeah,
I do. If the Leafs took out Florida, I bet we would have played Edmonton.
100%. Bro, that'd be a great... Oh, my God. That would have been insane. That final?
Yeah.
Bro. But, yeah, bro.
But I know now hockey's done. Basketball's done.
Yeah, there's...
Do you want to watch, like, cricket this week together, or...?
I was going to talk to you about that. I thought that'd be, a good idea.
Like maybe we could, like, go for some beers and just watch cricket.
Yeah. Gym maybe?
Yeah. Honestly, because football's not on yet either. We could talk football if you want, like talk about the upcoming season, but
Eagles all the way, back to back.
You think? I'm going Bills.
Bills, I kind of do hope that they win too. Josh Allen needs a championship, bro. That guy deserves it so bad.
Yeah, I've been saying Bills for like the last 3 seasons, so I'm hoping this time it's right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
It happens. But, hey, bro, look, I know you're about to get off. I don't want to take up too much of your time, bro. I'm so happy that we talked and asked you about Mitchie, because you're obviously a diehard Leafs fan.
Yeah, before you leave, like, can your exit be like the smoke machine going off, and then you're just like something like, yeah, there we go.
I got you. Go. I'll text you after this.
All right. I need to see this as like the depart happens. Oh, and then you give me a salute. Oh yeah, there we go.
Adios, amigo.
Yeah.
Hey, bye, bro. Take care, man. Love you.
Love you too, bro.
Easy.
All right. Okay, guys. Holy crap! Saba just called too, bro. So if Saba wants to chill right now, 1 second. I can't, guys. I'm not showering for Saba. I don't care. Holy. All right. Alrighty. Guys. Oh, I hope Saba's down to chill. No, I don't know if he is. He just called me. But sometimes, okay. Saba's like the one and only one of my friends that like will call me and be like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, what'd you get up to today? I'm like, nothing. You? Not much. I'm just headed to the gym right now. Okay? But the guy, he loves it. If he's driving and he needs company, he knows who to call. Yeah. Saba loves talking when he's driving. Yeah. He loves that stuff. So I'm like, does he want to talk or does he want to hang out? Which one? Or both? You know? Once he wanted to stay on the phone with me as he was driving over. I'm like, bro, I'll see you soon. You know what I mean? Like, hold on to your thoughts. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Holy heck. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Thank you for today. 4.5 hour live complete. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And we will see each other super soon. So keep smiling and have a happy rest of your week.